Boston leading by 8. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Chris Boucher out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Garza in at center. White for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got rebound number 11.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
So it's the Warriors now. Now here's Payton. Outside Kuminga. Jacks up with 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now Pritchard. Pass to White. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Kuminga, defended by Brown. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, what a big night for Kuminga. When he gets on a roll, he can simply overpower you.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Payton passes to Butler. Oh, JB, look out.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets that one. Brown's got 25 points in the game.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Butler passes to Payton. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. To the paint. Here's Horford. No luck on that one. Oh, good D by Boucher. Boston leading by 3. Here's Brown. Oh, Brown! Vicious!
Yet tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Podziemski. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on White. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one. Specifically, how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
First free throw is good. Green's checked in for the Warriors. And the Celtics also making a change. Cadis checked in for Minot. He's perfect from the line this time. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028. Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
To the inside. The ball's knocked loose. Brown inside. Butler covering.
Well, he is known as a lockdown defender, but Butler can also make plays on the ball.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Queta. They double him with Butler. Nice ball movement by Boston. White for three.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
That's good from Butler.
And Butler is a leader by example. He's a hard worker who plays his heart out, and he can set the tone for his team, and then he expects them to match that effort.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Peyton. Boston also changing it up. Tatum, he's checked in for Boucher. And Simon has subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside White. There's Tatum with the three. Here's Queta. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Hield passes to Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Pritchard against Curry. And no good, trying to use the glass. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Kuminga. He takes it in. And Kuminga throws it down.
Wow, that is just a burst from Kuminga. He can get wherever he wants to in a hurry.
Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's White. White coming through.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Pritchard. Curry passes to Hield, and here's Kuminga, hounded by Tatum. The kick out, Curry. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Pritchard, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Pass to Tatum, launches it. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Well, he was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Hield for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Post is checked in for Kuminga. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Simons outside. Five to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, Simon's doing a great job creating separation off the dribble.
Curry passes to Butler. Rejected by Brown. Here's Pritchard. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. And he makes a first. And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. White, he's checked in for Boston. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Pass to Green. And here's Kuminga. And here's Butler outside. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Brown passes to White. The kick to Tatum. This one for 3. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Boston pulls it in. Queta's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Tatum showing off the strength.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Butler. Pass to Hield. Outside for Green. The 3. Green able to hit from 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Celtics shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Kuminga against Tatum. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White can't hit. Golden State has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Green in the post. Brown's there. And rebounded by Tatum. And for Boston, they're shooting around 42% as we continue play in the 4th quarter. Here's the pass to Brown. Let's loose for 3. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Hield from 12 feet out, cash.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Here's White.
Right here.
Simons. Cleared away by Curry.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Here's Green. Intercepted. Right side White. Simons fires. Oh, missed on the tray.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Curry outside. Outside heel. Green with a screen on White. Just 3 to shoot. Curry. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Celtics shooting at 49% so far in the game. Jaylen Brown. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Curry, outside heel, fires the 3. Brown pulls down the board. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Here's Curry. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, the shot is off. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. White outside. Simons against Hield. It's good.
Wow, Anthony Simons with great work right there to get his team a bucket they sorely needed.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Trailing by 5. Curry! Brown pulls down the board. And that's an intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Kuminga fires. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. So we see Boston get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job whoever's hot, getting them the ball, and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.